Banners rise, the crowd draws near, a realm of battle soon appears. Scars of honor, tales to tell, of kingdoms rise and kingdoms fell. The night is young, the ale is strong, we'll sing this song, it won't be long. Grab your seats, let's dive right in, the stream is about to begin. Follow, follow, follow Armegon. The stream is life, come everyone. Stars of honor where legends spin. Follow Armegon, the stream begins. Heroes gather, mages cast. Moments fade, but memories lost. The battles rage, the kingdoms cry. The story lives, it will not die. The time has come, so gather near. Raise your voices, let's make it clear. The call is strong, let games begin. The stream is about to begin. Now heroes, take your place. Adventure calls in this grand space. Stay and watch, don't wander away. The stream begins, it starts today. Follow, follow, follow Armegon. The stream is life, come everyone. Stars of honor where legends spin. Follow Armegon, the stream begins. Hear ye, hear ye, the fire is lit, the stage is set, a tale unfolds you won't forget. Stay a while, brave souls and kin, the stream is about to begin. The banners rise, the crowd draws near, a realm of battle soon appears. Scars of honor, tales to tell, of kingdoms rise and kingdoms fell. The night is young, the ale is strong, we'll sing this song, it won't be long. Grab your seats, let's dive right in, the stream is about to begin. Follow, follow, follow Armegon. The stream is life, come everyone. Stars of honor where legends spin. Follow Armegon, the stream begins. Heroes gather, mages cast. Moments fade, but memories lost. The battles rage, the kingdoms cry. The story lives, it will not die. The time has come, so gather near. Raise your voices, let's make it clear. The call is strong, let games begin. The stream is about to begin. Now heroes, take your place. Adventure calls in this grand space. Stay and watch, don't wander away. The stream begins, it starts today. Follow, follow, follow The fire is lit, the stage is set, the tale unfolds, you won't forget. Stay a while, brave souls, and keep the stream is about to begin. The banners rise, the crowd draws near, a realm of battle soon appears. Scars of honor, tales to tell, of kingdoms rise and kingdoms fell. The night is young, the ale is strong. We'll sing this song, it won't be long. Grab your seats, let's dive right in. The stream is about to begin. Follow, follow, follow Armegon. The stream is life, come everyone. Stars of honor where legends spin. Follow Armegon, the stream begins.
Hello everyone, how are you doing? For those of you who are new here, my name is Venelin, CEO of Beastbars Entertainment and Creative Director of Scars of Honor. Today's stream is a very special one. I have a lot to share with you guys. As you know, in the upcoming week on 30th of April we are starting our official playtest, where tons of you will have a lot of joy, and I'm pretty sure you guys are ready. We did our best to make sure the game is in the best possible state for you guys. But, as I said it previously, this is just an alpha technical test, and it's important for you to understand that this is probably the worst state of the game that you're gonna ever see it. Now, we have prepared a lot of things, a lot of changes that we are going to showcase even today. A lot of new things, and last but not least, we are going to take a deep dive on the talent tree of the Mage. As you know, in Scars of Honor, we are trying to push boundaries whatever we can. And in the situation of the Mage, we have decided to do something very bold. And what can be bolder than just making a Mage tank? Now, guys, for those of you who want to participate in our test, you know that all you need to do is go on our Steam page, wishlist the game, and request participation. Before we go and I introduce today's guest, which is somebody whom many of you already know, guys, I want to just take a moment and thank you guys. The amount of interest about Scars of Honor is outstanding. The amount of people that requested access to playtest Scars of Honor a few days ago was 100,000, and this was a brand, and this was news. Today, it's 110k. We are growing by hours, we are growing by minutes, and it's all thanks to you guys. For this, I'm really happy and I'm really thankful. I also want to take a moment to say that I'm a little bit sick today, so I will just go directly to inviting the guest, because he will do a lot of talking, and I will be a little bit on the backside today. So, let me invite Coco. Hello, Coco. Welcome again. What are we going to speak today about?
Hello, hello. I heard something about mage tanks being talked about, so maybe we'll be picking up on that.
Team Coco. Chat, are we all Team Coco? Guys, as long as I have voice, and this is gonna be just in the beginning, everyone in the chat, hashtag Team Coco, because Coco pulled up, guys, I'm going to tell you. He spent every single day up to 5 a.m. in the morning. He sleeps 3 hours and starts work at 9. And he does this without any weekend, without anything, to prepare so many spells, so many cool stuff. And see, he's so passionate about the things that he is doing, so that I believe Coco deserves a big shout out. So I want the whole chat, Team Coco. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Yeah, this is why I haven't shaved and I look like a religious figure, as some people in the chat pointed out. By the way, we have a matching color of our shirts.
Right.
We didn't plan that at all.
At the beginning of the week, they were white. Now they're yellow, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, Coco, before we dive a little bit deeper into Mage and what we have prepared today, Guys, I think you're already seeing that we have a new version of the walking screen, right? So, this is the first thing that you're going to see when you start the game. How do we feel about the new walking screen, guys? Let us know in the chat, share your opinions. Do you like the new one better or do you like the previous one? One thing that is important for you to see is this updated authentication panel. Why I'm saying this? Before I fully give the word Coco to you, I'm sorry, I'm just going to speak a little bit about the UI improvements and what is coming on the test. Here, once you log in successfully with your account, you have the list of the servers. For the upcoming test, we are going to have 6 servers for United States and 3 servers for Europe. What you need to pay attention to is the latency. The one that has the least amount of latency is the one that you need to connect to in order to play. Now, as I said, we had 110,000 people waiting for the test, and they are growing daily, they are growing hourly, minute by minute. What we need to do, and what we will do, the moment when 30th comes, we're not going to let everybody in because this is going to flood the servers. On top of that, as you know, only one zone will be active for you to play test. But I'm going to stream the first days of the test for sure. As long as if I'm healthy and I'm not getting any more sick, I'm definitely here and I'm going to stream at least the first 3 days for sure, if not the first 5. But I'm going to be here to take feedback directly from you guys, to understand what is good, what is bad, and to also give you keys. To also give you keys every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes we'll be rolling out keys for every one of you who is here in the stream. So all you need to do is just, if you are not lucky at the first days, just appear in the stream and that's it. Most likely you get lucky watching the stream. Now, moving from here, we go to the new character creation scene. Now, many of you have previously seen the old one. Let me for a moment hide myself.
You can hide me as well.
I will never hide you. So, guys, this is the new character selection screen. This is a brand new scene that we have created and revamped the old one. How do we feel about this one is up to you. I want to hear your feedback and your thoughts on this.
By the way, Vinny, you didn't hide yourself.
No, I know, I hid it myself for just a second. For today, I'm going to create, of course, a mage, so I'm moving in the character creation scene. Guys, one thing that is important, the moment when 13th comes and you visit and you start playing Scars of Wonder, you need to understand one thing. The character customization and the customizations available for the characters are not final. We are going to add quite more in future, so don't get upset if you don't find the perfect styling yet. This is something that we are working upon, but we don't want to spend too much time at this moment because, as I said, this is just a technical alpha test. So let me just create the mage. And I'm joining in directly, Koku. If you want, you can also join. And then we can dive deeper and start discussing the mage in more details. Guys, how do you feel about the UI changes that you have seen? Let us know. This is the new tutorial that we have created for you guys, so that the moment when you join, you can definitely use it. I'm skipping it because I know what to do, but for you guys it's gonna be good to see this. Now, because last week I wasn't able to stream before as we were waiting Coco to join, I want to tell you that we did a lot of improvements of the game. One of the biggest improvements that we did was the improvement of the server streaming methodology, which also improved pretty much everything from networking to CPU usage to memory usage of the server, CPU usage and memory of the client to FPS and pretty much everything. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm playing from Unity. So my FPS My FPS is not optimal. I'm playing from Unity. Let me just move it that way so you can see. I'm playing from Unity. I just made it full screen so that it just looks better for you, ladies and gentlemen. But this is not built. Now, Coco, my voice is pretty much done. And I'm so happy I have a guest today. So, Coco, first, please explain to our beloved community your general idea about the Mage, how it's different, and what for you is the real fun in Mage, and then we'll go one by one in the talents.
Okay, so we have 3 archetypes laid out that you can mix and match, similar to the paladin that we discussed 2 weeks ago. The first one will be like a cosmic mage, which deals mostly with arcane themed spells. This is where you'll find your black hole, your cosmic orb, upgrades, that sort of thing. The second archetype would be a mana hungry elementalist. So a couple of spells which are tied to lightning, fire, and cold are more accessible to you through that archetype. But there's also a caveat. Some of the spells will actually apply a mana draining debuff, so you need to be careful with managing your mana with that playstyle. There are ways for you to recover mana or fight that negative mechanic, but it's part of the playstyle for being like this mage that's, trying to dish out as much damage as possible, but being on the dangerous side of running out of resource. And finally, we have Gandalf. I mean, the battle mage.
Gandalf.
So the battle mage, essentially, you can choose to be a tank, or you can not tank at all. You can just be like a mini fighter with it. But the PvE players will definitely, have the opportunity to also lean into tanking with this spec, mainly through the ability to get taunt on the mage as well, so you can actually pull and
I love the
targets
tank
off
build.
of your
I
off
love
of
the
your,
tank build. It definitely feels something different that I haven't played previously in any other MMORPG. How did you feel with the idea of? I know you and me, we both love the idea of Gandalf and this kind of frontline mage. But right now, as you have played it, how do you feel about it? What are the
So-
changes that you would still want to do?
what are the changes that I still want to do personally? It would probably be something in terms of interacting with your weapons, because you'll be down the line, not right now, you'll be wielding a sword and a staff, so you probably something about enchanting those weapons and juggling which enchant is the best suited for your situation. But that's a bit of a very not far ahead. But the immediate thing that I want to talk about when it comes to mage tanking is the mage generally has less HP and less armor than a paladin, obviously. However, your tanking ability comes from your second resource, which is the barrier. So upkeeping that is essentially like self-healing in a way, which you can also apply to yourself in advance if you're smart enough. You can build up this barrier and enter a fight with
I'm so
your,
hyped. I just want to
maximum barrier.
start the build and show the people, because this is just something that is really interesting. Guys, if you take a look, see this. This is my health bar, this is my mana bar, this is my barrier bar. Now, Coco, if I open up the talent tree, can we start first? Should we start first with the tank, or we should keep it for the last? Let's keep it for the last. This is probably the cherry on the cake, so let's keep it for the last. Chat, how do we feel? Are we showing you the tank first, or you want to see it last? Let me see your thoughts in the chat. Coco, as we're waiting
Yes.
the community to say, let's start with something that is more familiar to the people. Let's start with some DPS build that you would you would like us to explore and go over it. Where do you believe we should start? And also, let's take a moment to explain in general the talent system, how it works, how many nodes we have selected. We can select from the major nodes. What is the difference between a circular and square one for those of you who are new here and haven't heard about the talent system and they are hearing it and seeing it for the first time. Let's start with that basic explanation about the talent system.
So center 6 nodes are your starter nodes, and you can only get 2 of those. You cannot pick more than those, so choose carefully which ones of those you will select, because it also matters how many points you will invest if you want to make a circle around a deeper node into the grid, because you might want to take the left nodes, but you might want to build to the right, which means your path will increase. You'll have to dedicate a little more points to reach, let's say, Spectral Blade if you select the left starting nodes. Essentially, you can get more active spells from the talent tree as well, not just passive upgrades, and those are represented by the square icons in the grid.
Yeah, I'm showcasing.
I will actually suggest you go to the Icelands as well.
To
What was your
take it.
first starter node that you picked?
I haven't yet. I'm waiting on you to say which is the best build, of course. The man that created
I
the
really
tree.
I really like the bouncing elemental missiles.
The bouncing
This,
elemental? Okay.
I spend a lot of time making that, so
Let's
I want to
explain
appreciate it.
Let's explain it. What is bouncing elemental missiles? And first, should we display without the talent and then with the talent, or how would you
I mean,
like to do it?
if you use it on a single target, it won't bounce to
Okay.
the target itself. So you need to. It doesn't matter if you have the talent or not. You need multiple targets for that anyway.
Okay.
So essentially, you're sacrificing some of the roll damage here, but you're getting a bounce, which is actually a net increase. But you're striking, multiple targets. So you're actually thinking about more damage spread with this.
Okay.
Currently, you're
The chat
bouncing
is
to only
asking:
one
is
target.
it bounce or is it chaining? I
Bounce
think-
and chaining, ricochet, it's all the same
Yes,
thing,
exactly.
I would say.
Okay. So I think I need to build this. This is also increasing more damage. Then we go with the
Yeah, yeah.
haste. Coco, let's explain a little bit how the haste work in Scars of Honor and why casters should care about it.
As the younger generations say, I guess you become a very fast boy picking this talent. In gamer speak, you get reduced cast time, also reduced global cooldown time on your spells.
Let
So
me
that's a very big
move you for a
and
second. yeah.
cooldown reduction as well, and that's percentage based.
So
So it's a very valuable stat. We're not giving this very, left and right, especially through the talents. You will be able to stack more for gear as well. So you might end up with a ridiculous amount of spell haste, but for the time being, we're limiting the amount you'll be getting from the talent tree.
Okay, so as we can see, I have the ability to build the tree and have several ways to reach where I want to reach. Now, I really see that haste is quite a good thing, so I'll definitely probably go this route to get as much as haste as possible, because from what I see, haste affects cooldowns, cast times, and global cooldowns, which is super powerful.
Yeah, it's very packed. It's a very powerful stat with all those free stuff.
Okay. On the other side, we have intellect, but intellect is not something that is by percentage. Can you tell us a little bit more about intellect and how it affects the mage, and in general, how important it is for the mage?
Well, I would say don't underestimate the simple intellect for the reason that it gives you spell power. So you get better scaling off of every single spell that you cast, because in the end of the day, all spells scale with spell power. So the more intellect you have, the more damage output you will dish out in the end of the day.
Great.
Those are raw damage numbers, so combined with faster casting, obviously you get exponentially more damage.
There we have, I'll move you for a second on top of the chat. Sorry, chat. We have several stats in general, powers and advanced stats. Can you explain a little bit more about the importance of each? And in your opinion, which one do you believe are the most important for the mage? And what would you advise the people to explore more about?
That's always depending on the build that you're trying to build. Everybody can have their own opinion, which is the best. In the end of the day, the meta will decide what's the best. But I would say that magic penetration is obviously a big damage increase. It might not feel like initially, but once you start stacking up those numbers, it would again increase it will tweak the damage formulas in your favor by a big margin. Essentially, you're shredding enemies' resistances with this stat.
Okay.
Sorry, I got invaded. My daughter just came by.
Let her in. Let her in. I can invite my two daughters, and then we can have a really good stream. Hello, chat. Say hello to the little daughter of Coco.
This is Filipa. Now you need to go away. Where's your mom?
She plays games or not yet?
Not yet. Not yet.
This is something that you need to teach her, you know? This is definitely something that you need to teach her.
I will mute myself for a bit.
Okay.
I need to
Mini Coco. The chat is saying Mini Coco. Chat, I'm going to use this moment just to drink something because as you see, my voice is just going down. And then we continue with the amazing, oh my god, Paladin, not Paladin, Mage, because we have prepared a lot of cool stuff for you guys.
Sorry about that.
No. It's always pleasure to see the new generation of gamers joining us, you know?
Yeah, I really need a healer, so better get good.
No, I think you need to make her a tank. We were joking with my wife that our smallest daughter, because right now we are 4, and if we become 5, we are already a party that is ready to go and raid dungeons. And we were joking that we need to make our smallest daughter, which is 3 years old, the tank. You see one big bulky Baron, and then when you see who plays it, it becomes fun, you know?
Definitely. That's the way to go.
Okay. So...
Back to Mage.
I'll go for the haste, Coco. I think haste is super important because this big reduction of cooldowns, cast times, and global cooldowns is definitely something important. Let me see. By the way, before I'm taking those, I'm going to refund them actually to see the default and showcase to the people. No, I want to refund. 1 second.
You need to refund the other one.
Yeah.
Because it's required in your. Yeah.
Okay, let me refund all of them. So I go back to how much? 0 haste. At 0 haste, the channeling time, the duration of the cast time is 2 seconds of this. If I take this, and this, effectively I have 9%. And now coming here, the cooldown, the cast time was reduced on 1.82 seconds, which is huge.
And also your cooldown. And also your cooldown got reduced.
And the cooldown got reduced. This is huge, guys. This is huge. And then I will just go and learn the new spell, which, by the way, if you see right now when I learn it, it should appear automatically on my action bar.
Press it, I think?
No, I took it. It came. So, let's see what Iceland's did.
I'm watching the stream with delay. That's why. That's
okay,
why. Let me come to your. Can you try to hit me with this?
Are you with God mode or something? Or we have a bug with Iceland's because it makes no damage?
Let me
The
see. Can you keep hitting me?
no. It's probably a
Can you
bug.
take the upgrade then?
Okay.
Can you see? Can you open the? Yep. Can you take this one with the feed on in ice on the right?
On the
On
right.
the right.
A freezing
The other
Iceland.
right. The other right.
Yeah,
This
the
one.
other right. Okay.
Sorry, I'm still with a delay, and it's a bit. I need to. I'm
Okay.
catching up with the Twitch.
Yeah. Now it works, but we need. Oh, it became quite overpowered, by the way. So the
Yep, it
first
also
hit
roofs.
roots,
Every
but
third hit it
second
roofs.
it
Every
made you
third.
frozen at place. Oh
Exactly.
my god. Chat, are we
Sorry.
not sure that this is... I think this is overpowered. Every third to apply the root is too much. We definitely need to get this thing to some sort of a diminishing return or something. The slow is fine, but even that slow needs to be probably reduced. Otherwise, people can keep you like that. They can keep you 100% rooted at place.
There's one simple answer to why this is OP. It's because yours truly forgot to put a cooldown on it.
You mean
So
it doesn't
once it
have
has
a
a cooldown.
cooldown? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Guys, by the way, we actually made one thing that is very good for the mage, and you're gonna see it on the tank build 1 hour before the stream. So right now we're showcasing you a lot of things that are constantly changing and shifting. We are going to improve and fix the things that we find, but most importantly, we're looking forward at your feedback when you come to the playtest. So, we've made this freezing, how it's called, freezing Icelands build. Then we have the resistance reducing Icelands. Reduces the magic resistance with 30% for 6 seconds. This is on the target?
Yes, on the target. On the target.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
Can you
Okay.
press it again?
So, Iceland has less mana and does 20% more damage. So this is also an interesting build that we can try. Increase the
Yeah, because you'll be
lance
able to
meters.
spam it a little bit more.
Yeah, but we definitely need to readjust that cooldown because tomorrow people will just come and they will automatically just go this build and that's it. Nobody else will play anything else if that stays that way. I didn't pay attention, by the way, if it increased the damage, but we can easily test that. It hits like
Can you guys give me a
110.
second because I
course.
need to take
No, of
extreme
course.
measures. I
Oh, I
broke
haven't
my
taken-
door 2 weeks ago. Sorry.
Okay.
I broke my door 2 weeks ago, and now it's free entry for the little one. I will move a table and phone.
I think it's time to invite her. She wants to play the game, guys. You see, even people from young age, they want to play Scars of Honor. So you have no excuse not to play it.
Yep.
Let me
This is
see.
very much-
This is... Oh, yeah, it definitely increased the damage. I'm not going down. I'm not going less to the 70s anymore. Oh, yeah.
Sorry about that, guys.
No. As I was saying, even the young ones want to play Scars of Honor, so they have no excuse not to play it, you know?
Now the door is blocked.
I think next time we should
Wait,
just
entry.
invite the babies, and it's gonna be quite fun.
Yeah, just baby streams. That's it.
Baby streams, yes. So this definitely increased the damage, and I think this ice build is definitely something interesting. Would you like to combine this with something else, or you would like to leave that to the community to explore combinations, and we go one by one each of the trees? What
Can you
is the-
get warp strike as well? Because you can do some weird shenanigans with it.
Where is that?
This is on third on free on 2 o'clock, kind of free 2 o'clock, in the center.
Warp strike, okay. Ooh,
Yep, that one.
okay. I would love to
So
combine this, by the way, with the tank build. I don't know.
yes, it's very much for the tank, but also you can use it to jump to ally targets. So you can do some, if there's a ally that you can attach yourself to, you can get away from a sticky midi, for example.
So let me try it. By the way, Koku, you're with God mode. This is why... Ooh, this was it. The instant teleportation. The instant teleportation with Warp Strike. Warps to a target dealing damage on impact can also cast on allies without an inflicting damage. I can cast it on allies?
Yes,
Can I try it on NPC? Or we haven't tried it?
it should be possible to,
Let me
to
see.
teleport to an NPC.
Let me see. I'm in a cooldown, by the way.
It's actually a front stab, not a back stab. I'm just replying to
No, I
chat
don't think
message.
it works on the NPCs. I don't think it works on the NPCs.
Can
Oh,
you
no, it
try
worked. Sorry. It worked. It
It
worked.
was target not visible. I saw the
No,
message. which-
no. I was selecting the other spell. It worked.
Okay.
My fault. So, this is something that I would definitely love to do when it comes to the tank build. Not really sure if this is quite useful when you're doing the frost build though, but we have a lot more to explore. Where would you love to go? Like to go next?
Definitely. Let's take some tanking stuff. We need to go to the taunt. We need to
Okay.
get some of the weirder warp strike talents because there's quite a lot of those. Like for example, there's a talent that removes the ability to teleport to friendlies, but you now silence the enemy target. And now you have to click everything again. Would it be faster if you make a new mage? Or
No. It's not a problem.
okay.
Let me just take this thing out.
Oh, arcane trickster vibe. Somebody like knows their D&D mage stuff.
So I got my 22 points back, and I have 32 to spend. Where we go? Should we go to the end of the warp strike? Because I think there you prepared quite an interesting build. Should we try
I
to
want
do
you
it?
to take this one with the silence, which is when you go to the second one, you go up.
So planar shift and synergetic cosmic orb. Is this the right? And
No. This is more leaning to the cosmic mage.
Okay.
So you get the first warp strike node,
Okay.
the one that follows after the main one.
Silencing warp.
Yeah, go
Okay.
get that one.
Okay. I have it. Let me see what
And-
does it do. You can no longer warp to allies, but you now silence the enemy target for 2 seconds. Whoa! Whoa! Let me test it. Yeah, I cannot go there. Can you try casting something? Something that have a cast bar or anything? Cast time? Yep! Oh my god, that's so cool. That's so cool. That's so cool. So this automatically transformed the... I can no longer go to allies. This is really cool trade-off. What is the idea behind it? Why you trade those?
So the way I saw it was if you want to take this for as a tank, and you need to have an interrupt available to you, and it's best to teleport to the target that it's attacking your ally than to go to your ally and then potentially the taunt or something, but directly just charging to an enemy and silencing them, I think is a good trade-off for removing your mobility options, because you need a target for this mobility. It's not a free cast. You need a target. So we're reducing the number of targets you will be able to cast this on. Another thing that you can create a very arcane trickster vibes is when you get the talent that you don't trigger the cooldown on first use. That means you can do like two sporadic, quick warps around. This is the the rules breaking warp strike. This is when you need to finish the whole line of warp strikes, and it should be there.
Yeah, breaking warp strike. Every 60
that one.
seconds, you gain the ability of using warp strike without activating its cooldown. Oh my god! So you basically, essentially, have two of those for 1
Yes.
minute.
Correct.
Let
Maybe
me-
you can try to remove the silence, so you can try to teleport to me and then to an allied target.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
I
Okay.
hope it will work.
Of course it will. Yep. I removed the silence and I was able to teleport twice, and only then I got the cooldown. Really cool.
There
Really
we go.
cool. Really cool. Man, the combinations of the build. And we have just explored such a small area of what is possible. And I'm just waiting to show the stream what this craziness here does. I think they're
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
like it. But
That will be a
when
good thing
when
to
we were
last.
discussing, hey Coco, let's reduce the amount of talents, and you were like, yeah, let's reduce it. I don't think they're reduced at all. How many talents does the mage have?
I will absolutely deny this statement. I want to make more talents, boss. I need more interactions with Warp Strike.
Okay, how many? Do you know recently how many we have at the screen right now on the mage?
It's more than the Paladin.
Definitely
Around 200.
around.
These
200.
are, I think, around 200, but don't quote me on that.
Okay.
And the next thing I see is a Discord like cropped clip. Don't quote me on that. but that's
Don't
the
quote me
quote.
on that. Yeah, they make a meme right away. Chat, this is you. Chat, this is you. Okay. So, is it time to go to the craziness, or why not? Right.
Okay, Spoiler King, go ahead.
So, let's go ahead and explain first. Become planner shift. Become immune to damage and regenerate 10 mana every 5 seconds. You can cast spells
Yes.
while you're in planner shift state. So, should I just take it first to showcase it and then to see what the
Yes.
improvements
Yeah,
does
yeah,
on
yeah.
it? Okay.
Yep.
Planner shift is on 5. Can you start? What? Let me see. Can you start hitting me?
You're a couple cities away, but okay, I'll try. Let's see.
No. Yeah. Okay, I'll just use. No. Slow. Okay, go. Go. Yeah, I'm immune. I'm immune to the damage right now. I'm immune to the damage.
VFX is not showing up. It should be way earlier.
yeah,
Can you
it-
try to
it
cast
wasn't.
it again? Sometimes it takes.
I
repeat
have
cast.
like 72 seconds until I cast it, but I believe if I get the improvements, it will replace it, or it doesn't use the replacement.
Yes, if you replace it, it will start a new cooldown session.
Okay.
So essentially, guys, this is like a mobile ice block. You become immune to damage, but you're unable to cast for the time being.
Okay, with the changes that we are
This
taking.
is the trade-off.
Okay. Cosmic Orb reduces the cooldown of Planner Shift by 1 second. Cosmic Orb is this, but I already got the newest, most important version. Archon. Planner Shift. Archon, yeah. Become one with the cosmos, shaping you into Archon form with unique abilities. You can now cast those spells while you're in its ultimate form. Chat, shall we do it?
Let me just quote a line that everybody will recognize. Power overwhelming. I think that's enough to
Okay.
describe the spell.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's indeed power overwhelming. And this is the situation where it was teleporting and just exploding. This is, I'm selecting the target and I'm going there and I'm doing that. Oh my god. That's crazy.
And you
That
cast mini
is-
black holes with it as well.
Yeah. That is crazy.
Somebody asked with teleport silence. No, the silence here should not be working. If
Yeah.
it does, I promise. If it does, I promise maybe to remove
So
it.
this is
but
so with
maybe.
this, I am sending the black hole, which we're missing a translation, by the way. And then we
Oh,
have
because this is
the
blue.
cosmic explosion again, which is something that you cast again nearby to yourself.
Hmm.
And this, I believe, let me see how much damage it does. This is a nuker thing. I think we need to definitely also increase the amount of cooldown we apply on this thing. It can become truly overpowered.
But why? It's fun.
Okay.
And also, if you block, even though is the block available in the Archon for you? Interesting.
I think no.
Okay, never mind then. Yeah, spoil working. This was the highlight of that I wanted to show, but if it came earlier, it doesn't matter.
Chat, how do we feel about what we are seeing right now? Because I feel like on some places we are kind of even doing it a little bit more than we should, because I think this can easily become one of the most OP builds, and it needs to be retweaked. We are definitely going to see your feedback when you're playing, but right now, chat, let us know what you guys think.
I'm really sad that we couldn't show how Banner Shift actually works because it's amazing. I also like to call the spell Dr. Manhattan because it kind of look like Dr. Manhattan from that comic book that just went out of my head. Watchmen, I think it was.
And I'm not really sure, to be honest. Really sure.
The chat will correct me. That's what chat is best at. It corrects people. So
Chat is right away. It sounds super OP. I think people are definitely going to have quite fun with this. And what is important, guys? What you're seeing is not final. We are showing you something that is in development build that is subject to change. And chat is going, bomb squad! So, we have seen 2 of 6 possible builds. We have not experimented without any combinations in between. Before we go to the tank, which directions you would love to go next?
let's see. What did we miss? Oh, what else can I say that we forgot to show the big black hole?
The
Because
big black
the
hole.
Archon casts, it casts small black holes, but you actually have access to the big one
In the north?
here. Yes.
Okay. So, Cosmic Orbs flies 30% faster and its cost is reduced by 20. So, Cosmic Orb is this. Let's see how fast it flies right now.
It would be a bit too hard to. Let me.
It's
come to
relatively
your
slow, to be
position.
honest. Yeah, it's relatively slow.
You
So,
can take the quick one, and we'll race our orb.
okay.
I'm gonna cast it at max distance.
Okay, I'm going to do the same. I'm at max and I have it. Do you have yours?
Yes. 3,
1. Okay, 3.
2, 1. Go.
I throw it a little bit after you and it landed before you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
it's
a bit on
definitely
the side.
Yeah. I'm sending on the side. Let's try again. I'm 3 seconds in cooldown. 2, 1. Okay. I was saying how much cooldown I have.
Okay, I'll cast it in your direction as well.
Okay.
Let's go ahead.
I have 4 seconds of cooldown. Let me finish the cooldown and then you can cast it again. I have the cooldown ready, so you count.
3, 2, 1, go.
I can throw it after you, and it's definitely faster. It's definitely faster. Okay. Then we have going north 2 ways. One is
Just want to
Yep.
say big shout out to the VFX team. I love the cosmic VFXs. All I want to do is cast cosmic spells because of how pretty they are.
They are. They truly are. Chat, do we agree with this? Do we agree with this? One thing where we actually know that we need to improve, and we are improving, and we will improve, is animations and the way character is translated into combat. This is definitely something that we know very well, guys. We need to improve. So, Coco, going north, after obtaining this talent, we have two paths. On the left, we have powerful Cosmic Orb does more damage with 10%. And on the right, we have Cosmic Orb cooldown reduced by 2 seconds. So to be honest, I want to go and take both of them because they are all like, oh my god, I want all of them, you know?
Did you have this puzzle clicking in your head a little bit here? So if you reduce the cast time of Cosmic Orb and then you take the talent that reduces the cooldown of Planner Shift or Archon on Cosmic Orb cast, that means you will be able to get into Planner Shift or Archon form more often. So the more you spam Cosmic Orb, the more often you will be able to get in the ultimate form. I think that would be the build that I would do.
This was a hidden thing. Now you are, if I am the Spoiler King, this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Spoiler Prince. This is definitely something that we should have kept for the people to explore, you know? Because these kind of combinations are something that the talent tree of Scars of Honor makes it, becomes unique, you know? But yeah, that's a really cool idea. So I'm taking both of these and I'm going north, and then reduces the cooldown of Cosmic Orb by 5 seconds. So this with the combination of reducing the cooldown of Cosmic Orb and the Cosmic Orb reducing the cooldown of Planner Shift. Was it Planner Shift?
Yes, Planner Shift and Archon should be.
Yeah,
both.
and Archon is a crazy combination. This is a crazy combination. Oh my god.
Imagine getting haste as well.
I'm right away
Imagine
seeing the
getting
chat.
haste.
Coming, all the paladins, all the rangers, all the druids. Coco, nerf this. Coco, please, nerf this. They are going to come.
Well, I am gonna play probably a battle mage, so I don't know about nerfs here, guys. You need to peer pressure me a lot.
Okay. So, we need to go to the black hole, right?
Yes.
Let me just quickly.
Well, not
go there.
literally. Don't go inside black holes.
Of course.
Yeah. With strangers.
So, black hole, what does it do? Conjures a black hole at the target's location, pulling nearby enemies towards its center and causing them to lose HP per second for 5 seconds. So, if I do... Oh my god, how big that thing is. See, Koku, you're at the border of this. Let me cast it. Oh my god, this is making... you're in God mode, by the way. This is most likely why it's not pulling you, but...
It's pulling me on my end. It's pulling me on my
okay,
end.
it didn't update it. This is huge. This is huge, and it's, again, one of the beautiful VFXs. Do we have a way to upgrade that black hole with something? Reduces the cooldown of it. More
Let me see,
damage.
what were the other ones?
Oh! Black hole does
Yeah, it's actually more
25% more damage.
It's still more damage. I would want to have a little bit more time, coming up with ideas for this. I definitely know what we can do here. For example, another talent that I can add is once you cast Black Hole, your next Cosmic Orb will be guaranteed crit. Like something like this, I think would be
The
better.
size of this. Man, the size of this is scary. And like a true black hole,
That's what she said. Yep, exactly.
Good one. Like a true black hole. Man, this is big. Nice. Okay. So, what is this? Powerful cosmic spells. All cosmic spells does 15% more damage. So this with combination. First we have 5%, and 5 becomes 10, 15, and here it becomes 40. And if I go this route, it becomes 55% increase.
Yeah, it should be a big increase.
Whoa.
It should be a hefty increase.
Whoa. That's a big one. And here it's like the cooldown. This is the cooldown reduction part. Oh my
Add
god.
haste to allies in it. Oh, that might be a spell that we have for the ranger. Maybe, I don't know, potentially. But it's a
Weakening,
cool idea for a talent. I would say that from the chat. That our allies get haste buff while inside the black hole.
weakening black hole. Targets hit by black hole are receiving 20% more damage from all sources.
So this essentially reduces the magic resistance and armor of targets, which also allows your party to deal more damage to the targets inside black hole. So it's not just a damage upgrade for you; it's actually a damage upgrade for your
Everyone.
whole group.
Okay.
Yeah, vulnerability is probably the best terminology that describes it with one word.
So you already spoiled it, but you definitely would combine the north, the sharper cosmic orb build going to the black hole, with the warp strike going towards the archon planar shift. Is this something that you would play?
You can even skip warp strike. You can just go where you got the powerful
Oh, yeah, you
cooldown reduction
definitely
of
can.
cosmic orb. You can just jump to the
Oh
planar shift
my
that way
god.
and get, for
Yeah.
example, the bouncing elemental missiles while at it.
Wow.
And once you pull everybody inside the black hole, you can bounce elemental missiles inside the people that are in.
Chat, this is crazy. Chat, tell me if this is not crazy. This is scary, I'm going to say. This is scary. What you're going to do, what you guys can do with this is just scary. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then I can go from here and just take the top build. Oh my god. Chat, take a look at this. Take a look at this. And now I have
And
to
don't forget the elemental missiles. Don't forget the elemental missiles in the circle. You need to get the one on 7 o'clock. Yeah, that one.
the powerful elemental missiles. Oh my god. That's a crazy build. And I still have like 5 points to spend. What's this? I'm definitely taking this one.
You don't have warp strike though, so it's gonna
It's not.
be a little
Oh,
bit
so I
weird.
wasted it. Yeah. So let me go back and remove it. No, I cannot take warp strike. Yeah. Oh my god, the possibilities are endless.
How many points do you have? 5?
5 left. Yeah. What's this?
Can
Oh,
you
I'm definitely
take
taking this
overcharged
one.
conduit? Can you take overcharged conduit? No.
It's too far away.
Don't take more damage.
No, it's too far away.
You can take some points away. No,
I can't.
hold on. So
I probably
let me
can
show
take something from here.
remove stuff from the. Just take the first elemental missile talent.
Okay.
Remove the other upgrades,
Okay.
and then you can continue from where you reduce the cooldown of your cosmic orb, and maybe I think you'll be able to reach the conduit.
Yeah, I reached it.
Exactly the points, because I don't see from myself
That's
on your screen share.
crazy build. Overcharge conduit. So
So
this
you
is
can
number 7.
now. This is a bit of a more middle range type of spell, so you can cast this.
And then I just go black hole on you guys.
Exactly. There we
Oh
go.
my god. That's crazy. That's crazy. We have a bug, by the way, that's not displaying the proper movement of the player. So we definitely need to fix that.
I need to refresh my position, and it
Yeah.
shows it
This is
adjusts
the
on
bug.
on your end.
So I think we explored quite a lot in the north. Let me do quite a lot of refunding. And see where we can do and go next, because I think. Oh, by the way, before we do that, let's for a moment, because I took a spell and we didn't explain. Let's explain overcharge conduit. What is it and why is it useful? Where is it useful?
This is, I would say, to show off minis. Once they attack you, when you cast it, it deals damage to everybody around you, so it moves with your position.
Okay.
But you can combine it with Warp Strike, so you can cast it and teleport on top of somebody, and it will obviously deal damage to everybody. So, but it's a bit of a trade-off because you need to be in closer proximity than you would otherwise be with an elemental mage spec.
Okay.
So you can kind of try to reach it with the battle mage as well. It's very useful for. It could be very useful for the battle mage too.
Okay. So, let me just cast it. Where was it? On 7.
There's also a talent that gives you barrier when you use it.
So this is a good AoE spell. This is definitely something really good as an AoE. I really think this is gonna be useful in such situations. Okay. Oh, why are you still hitting me? Let me get away from the size. And there is a bug that made the VFX stay. So let me just do a quick rewalk. So we get rid of that.
Does the mage have a bubble shield? Does it? Maybe we'll find
Let's
out.
see. Let's see. Is it time to go that build?
I would say it's about. Let's burst that bubble.
Okay. Okay. So, while I'm cleaning my points, can you explain the chat the idea about the tank build of the mage and how in general, what is the idea behind it? What is the play style behind it?
I think I mentioned it at the start, but I can go through it again. So usually mages are squishier. They have less health, they have less armor than the paladin. So they have at their disposal a magical barrier that will absorb shields. And usually battle mages will generate that sort of barrier. It serves like your second HP bar, but in some cases it can be better, and in some cases it can be worse because it doesn't benefit from healing increase, but it also at the same time does not suffer from healing reduction. And you can also kind of rebuff yourself a little bit with barrier so that you can enter a fight with some amount of barrier so you keep your HP protected. So the battle mage's idea is to kind of play this a bit of a whack-a-mole style where you try to keep your armor up so the damage doesn't go to your HP. It should have a very good self-sustain in that type of build because you're actively tanking. The idea is to actively self-sustain yourself while you tank, because it's not just about taunting somebody and you being the sponge for the damage. You also need to do some heavy lifting and not just leave it to the healers. If you're doing a good job, then your healers can actually just go and do damage because your HP will be untouched, and you need to maintain your arcane barrier, and the healers will have nothing to heal because you're already at close to max HP. But that doesn't mean they need to, not look at your HP at all, because there might come a chance where, you get hit by a big attack and you will lose all your barrier potentially, and that will drop to your HP. So that's pretty much it, I think.
We're
Pretty
still
straightforward.
in 1 minute ad break, so let's not take the talents until the chat is back. In the meantime, can you come in front of the soldiers here where the yard starts, so that we can see some NPCs, and maybe you can join with Sacred Order character if you like. Or no, stay like this. I can use you as a dummy because you have the God mode on, and I can show how to build the barrier in 30 seconds because we are still in ad break. So use the time if you want to drink something or just refresh yourself.
I saw a hair shampoo ad again. I don't know. pallet placement. Or I should have muted myself probably. I'm just a little bit, like too excited about the mage, honestly. It's shaping up very
We all
well.
are. We all are. Chat, are we excited about the mage? Are you excited about the mage?
There's no other way to keep myself awake, grinding content without coffee, cola, or some other thing
And-
supporting me. So,
If you're not excited about the game as well. So,
obviously,
it is time, chat. It is time to show you how the basics of the mage tank work. To do so, we are going to the 5 o'clock talent. Arcane Surge
Arcane
Barrier.
Surge.
Yeah. When we take this one, what happens? It's on 5. As you can see, a barrier is being built in real time around the mage. This is your second resource. Coco, can you do some small attack on me until you deplete it? Just start doing attacks on me. Simple attacks, yeah. Yeah?
Are you taking damage from this?
No, I started taking damage only after my barrier was depleted. So I'm going to build this, so it's a constant game between building and losing the resource. One thing that is good to combine with this is exactly where you showcased it previously. Where was it? The teleportation with this was really good with the warp strike.
Ooh, we haven't even gotten to the cool stuff there. I have some other neat toys
Oh yeah,
scattered
the
around
voids
here.
there. Let me go back to down to the increases your maximum barrier by 50, and this is again but by 50, so 150 increases. Currently I am on I'm on 200. So yeah, I'm on 200. So let me take those. And take the voids there as well. And now I have 350 of barrier. And this is quite a lot. And see how it builds. By the way, chat, this is something that we did 1 hour before the stream, because we said, look, we need to have a visual representation about the barrier so that when the player sees the character, you can see how much barrier is actually there built on top of the character. So that you know right away that this is full supercharged tank that has full barrier on. Do you guys like it? Do you like the idea about this? So, Coco.
I was already sold by having it either on or off, but Benny just went the extra route and said, no, I want a procedural showcase of that, and he did it like literally 2 hours before the stream.
Yeah, I called Sergey,
no joke there.
the VFX guy, and I was like, look, man, I know it's Sunday, but come, I have a stream and I want to show the guys something really cool. And Coco was like, yeah, let's do it. So, Coco, can you go and take the aggro of one of the NPCs, because I want to demonstrate voids there, because this is important for people to... No, go in. He will not... Go in and just fight with him. I'll take the aggro from you. Yeah. So applying void stare on him automatically switch him to attack me. As you can see, this is basically, guys, your... oh my god, he's hitting hard. He's definitely hitting hard. This is definitely one of the things that you can do. And right now, if I want to fight with this guy, it's just a constant fight between me building up the barrier and him trying to destroy. This is the ultimate build of the tank. And right now, as you can see, I'm not on 100%, so it's not complete. If I go like this, it's visually complete right now. It's visually complete. Let's see what the chat is saying. Oh, the eye is following him. Let me do it again, by the way, so that you can see the visual effect of the too far away.
You can cast it on me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely good. The visuals of the taunt are really good. I agree with that. But this guy is hitting. Oh my god! I need to build the. Let me root them. Okay, the
Don't
first
forget
guy.
your blink.
Oh yeah, of course I forgot it.
Oh my god, we got a
We got
brand new
three of
spawn.
them, but don't worry, we have a tank, so just nuke them. The worst part is that right now, oh no, if you're doing an AoE, you do it on me as well. So
Yeah,
this
I'm
is the
trying to
bad part.
just do single target stuff for now.
Let me nuke them. Boom! The fight between them losing my barrier is quite big, by the way. And why
Yeah, the
not?
value is a little
need
bit
to enable.
overtuned, but
I need to enable the overcharge conduit.
I think we're fighting on top of a spawner.
Yes,
and
we
we're
are.
getting
Let me just move myself from there. We're on the spawn point. Let me just remove myself from there, and it all should be fine. Okay, I'm refreshing
Hope
my
they don't
HP.
chase you. Maybe you should go to the
Yeah. I can
Okay,
let me build.
they
Let me build a
stopped,
little
they
bit of. Let me build a little bit of barrier on you. Yeah. Now let them in. So, guys, this is one really different approach that we have taken with the mage, and we really want to see your feedback. What do you guys think about this idea? Of course, balancing and stuff is always subject to change. Now, like, this is definitely something that we are going to play around. But I think right now we have showcased quite an interesting situations where we can, for example, I would definitely do this build with something like warp strike included. And where was
yeah.
it?
Definitely get warp strike,
With
and
the
I
planar
will
shift.
show you why.
And where was it?
I would say, yeah, that's up to you. By the way, yeah, you can just do that. But I also want to showcase some of the interactions that warp shift will have with tanking and with some other
Okay, go ahead.
spells of the arsenal.
Go ahead.
So if you open up the talent tree,
Okay.
I think there is a talent that in where you get voids there. It says that you also reduce the cooldown of void stare by 5 seconds when you cast Spectral Blade. So now I guess it's time to take Spectral Blade.
Okay. So where is here? This is Spectral Blade, right?
Yes, that's the one.
Okay, so I'll use this path. Come and take it. I took it. And then what should I do?
I get Spectral Blade, but do you see also this node inside the eye shape of the Spectral Blade?
Inside is synergistic warp strike.
That one.
Okay. Let me take this one. This reduces the cooldown. Okay, I have it. By the way, what? Okay, I'm going to ask questions one by one because there is so much deep exploration that can happen here. It's like really like a cosmos thing. So Coco, go ahead and please explain why we went this route.
So basically, we're making you even more tanky. Like not more tanky, but more of a viable tank, because now you have a way to taunt more often in certain situations. So the idea is you get warp strike. You get the talent for warp strike. You can open up with a taunt, but throw a couple of blades, and then warp strike again, and it should reset the cooldown of your warp blades of your spectral blades, which in turn reduce the cooldown of taunt. So basically,
Man, that's
this is
crazy.
like a self-feeding chain of events where you can keep, the rotation going with maximum upkeep on taunt.
And on top of that, the battle mage gains 200 barrier on using this spell. Really?
Let me see if that works, because I think I
Hot patched it.
jam the hotfix for this last second,
Okay.
and I'm curious if it will work.
Let me cast it. Yeah, it definitely worked. It maxed out again my. Let me now cast it again. Oh my god, that's so good. I'm bringing this to the top. Now the mage is so much more powerful.
So now you just reset your spectral blade with warp strike, right?
No. I
That's
just
what you
get with the talent. With the talent, I just get 200 barrier instant. That's
Okay.
crazy. That's crazy. See, I'm throwing this. Let me just move it somewhere. Here, maybe.
But I think it
Oh
also
my god,
can
that's
you,
so cool. Good.
Can you cast first the blade and then warp strike?
The blade and then
See
warp
if the
strike.
cooldown will be reset on the
Okay,
blade.
okay. Oh my god, that's so good. Let me just build it. I'm so obsessed of building my barrier. Oh my god, that's so good. Again, sorry, I was into the game. What should I do?
Can you first get away from the spawn point?
Okay, I'm getting away.
So cast the spectral blade and then warp strike on me.
And then
See if
warp
it will
strike on
reset
you.
the cooldown. Yeah.
Okay. So, Spectral Blade and then not Arcane Surge. Where is Warp Strike? Let me find it.
Right next to it.
Ah, yeah. So, Control 2, Control 1. I think it did.
Yep, it did. So you can now
Whoa.
cast two blades once you warp strike. It's a combo
Oh,
essentially.
that's a really good combo. So I'm throwing this. Oh yeah, let me wait.
And now you have a choice. Do I want to, because you can do the not trigger cooldown of warp strike. So if you have enough targets or if they survive for long enough, you can actually cast three spectral blades back to back, like spectral blade, warp strike, spectral blade.
Oh my god,
warp
yes,
strike,
and this
spectral
pretty
blade
much
again.
this is pretty much full, making full your barrier. This is so
Yep.
good. This is so good. And then we have the planar shift that basically makes you additionally immune for a small period of time if you want to do this build.
But the trade-off is you can't cast spells. So I wouldn't pick this if I was a tank because you're essentially saying, you know, screw you guys, I'm getting immune. You go and die. Or whatever.
Yeah. I really love the combination between the spectral blade and the warp strike. It's really good, really good. So, I think before we move to the next one, it's a good time to sit down and take the feedback for which we came here on the stream. Guys, you have seen a lot of what we have demonstrated so far, and we still have something more yet to show. The combinations are endless. The game is not yet polished, but yet we still want to hear your feedback, what you like, what you don't like, guys. So let's go into the chat and all the questions will be answered. Let's see what you guys have in mind. It looks so fun. I can't believe I'm saying fun MMO at the same sentence. It was about time. Mage tank seems interesting for sure. Can't wait to play. We all can't wait. Battle Mage looks amazing.
Yeah, and I still have a couple ideas here and there.
Can enemies? A really good
you guys,
question.
but-
Sorry. Oh my
Go
god.
ahead.
So sorry to interrupt you.
No.
Can enemy spells dispel the barrier?
Right now, no. We could have done something like this for the absorb, but which is a different type of protective buff that you can have. Since this is a resource, it functions differently, and you can't outright dispel it. However, we can introduce effects like you would deal damage but also you can deal specifically more damage to absorb to barriers. So this is a quite often an archetype of the warrior or some anti mage builds where the enemy actually deals more damage to your barrier than to your HP. So that's something that we can actually do right now in the game as well.
Okay.
But we don't have an outright white spell from 100% to 0.
Chaos Smash. What class will have the highest damage skill in the game? Will this be the mage?
Hold on. The highest damage skill. You mean
Yeah.
the spell which deals the more damage, or
The most
biggest,
damage, the
like,
biggest damage in the game.
Well, let's see. I can't tell. Honestly, it depends on your build. Currently, I think the ranger has a very long, like a snipe, like an aimed shot type of thing, and I think that one should deal a lot of damage, even compared to the mage stuff. I was wondering if the question was like the highest like skill scening to play a class.
No. It's more
shapes
just
a little
about the
bit.
damage itself.
Because I think the battle mage is kind of a very it's a bit of a more complicated class to nail mechanically, because you have a lot of interactions with the warp strike, with the mobility and stuff. And I think it's for players that like mechanically challenging playstyles, I think the battle mage is the way to go for them.
Several more questions, and then we'll continue with the talents themselves. Armegon, what class will have the highest mobility? Another very interesting question.
Well, right now the mage has 2 mobilities. The mage has the blink and the warp strike. So he's already kind of ahead.
Quite a mobile, yeah.
But the ranger should be the most mobile class for the demo. Did I say the mage? The ranger should be the most mobile class for the demo.
So, guys, from what we are understanding so far, the ranger does the most damage, and it's the most mobile. And then Coco says the mage is my favorite one. Do we believe him, chat? Do we believe him? Coco.
Well, I just can't get enough of Black Hole and Warp Strike. That's it.
Yeah.
And Archon.
One thing that I believe we are very often underlooking is the blink in general and how it's portrayed, because blink for me is one of the spells that are defining for the mage, and I'm really pleased to say that I really love the way visually it looks in Scars of Honor, and this is definitely one of the cool things about mage. Speaking about blink, for the test, and maybe for the test for sure, but isn't it the only kind of dodge-like mechanic that we are going to have?
The only
game?
dash spell, yes.
Yeah.
This is the only dash spell that we will have for now.
Yes. So,
I guess because we like mages so much, we said, let's give the mage the only dash spell right now.
will Mystic have the possibility to be a healer? I'm curious about the celestial path and what made me think about Astrologian from Astrologian.
Astrologist?
No, Astrologian is written, Astrologist maybe.
Okay.
From Final Fantasy 14, which is a healer and a buffer. I think this is Mystic, this is separate class. Right now we are on the mage, so let's guys stay for a moment there. Who else, Token says, who else thinks mage tank meta gonna be broken? I think definitely a lot of builds will be broken. Definitely a lot of builds will be broken, and this is the intent of the test, guys. This is why you are invited to come here and see which are the broken builds. When we see that everyone plays one build, then we know that, okay, there is something that we need to optimize in there. That doesn't mean it's broken, that means it's not optimized. There is a difference, because it's broken means it doesn't work. That's the differentiation between those. Okay. So, should I unlearn this or should we explore something else? I see Stormbreaker, which I don't know
Yes,
what
let's
is it.
take that one. Let's take that one.
Build up an electric explosion, unleashing it after a delay, dealing a lightning damage and stunning our enemies on head. So
Yeah, and you can imagine that this combines very well with Warp Strike.
Ooh. So I go like this and I go like this and it just explodes. Oh, with the perfect timing, this is definitely going to fly very well. Let me try that again.
The timing here will be the skillful execution
Got
of this, because sometimes
it.
the target might be able to escape, but if you just warp at the exact time it will pop the stun, it's gonna be
I lost my cooldown, so I'm gonna wait again 12 seconds to play it correctly. But this is really good because you can teleport to a target, stun a target's there and then blink right away. Oh my god, that's such a cool combination. So you go this, then you go this, and then you go right away like this. Oh my god, that's so cool. If you play it correctly, this is really, really cool. Chat, what do you think about this? What do you think about this combination? That's crazy.
I think there's a talent. I'm curious.
So like this, then you go like this, it stuns and you just teleport right away. So good. This is so good.
So the big talents for Stormbreaker currently are you get barrier, you get longer stun, and the third one is when you cast Warp Strike, your next Stormbreaker always crits.
I'm getting lost. I'm getting lost in the complexity of these three. You know,
And the possibilities.
and the possibilities of these three. I have never seen such thing in any other MMORPG. I have never seen. It's scary. It's scary.
And I think we had to kind of restrain ourselves in terms of adding more and more stuff.
We should restrain
We can
you.
keep-
We should restrain you. That's
like
it.
I think we can add more toys here and there, but
This is Stormbreaker mana cost is reduced to 0, okay?
nobody cares about mana cost.
Yeah, nobody.
We need power. We need power.
Casting Warp Strike grants 100% crit chance on the next Stormbreaker. Oh my god. This is the
Do you have
intent.
enough points for everything? Or do you need to respect?
No,
because
I have.
can't see
I
the
have,
points right
I
now.
have. So the combination of this is crazy. You go this, then you go this, then you go. Oh my god! It's 100% after you do Warp Strike. So you do this, then you do Warp Strike, which guarantees you the critical. Then it crits everybody around, and then you just go blink, and you get out of this. That is
I'm surprised-
crazy.
I'm surprised that it worked that way. I was expecting you to need to cast first Warp Strike and then the
Oh my
Stormbreaker,
god.
But I think you can actually precast it. That's also actually great. That's perfect.
That's crazy combination. The combinations in the Mage are just endless. They are just endless, and we are still not even reached and explored all the possible branches of what you can do. Oh my god. Oh my god. So you were saying something about the town previously, but I'm not really sure I took anything about it. What?
So you can get there's a spell the middle node for the towns. You get the town gets cooldown reduction each time you cast Spectral Blade, and if you remember, there's a talent that refreshes the cooldown of Spectral Blade when you Warp Strike. So you'll be playing a piano essentially with the Battle Mage.
Man, that's crazy. On top of that, you have the Battle Mage gain 300 barrier on using this spell. Can you reduce my barrier, please? Okay. So if I go and taunt this guy,
Or you can
I
taunt me,
automatically, yeah,
actually.
automatically
you
get.
can cast it on me.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Man, the mage became so much more powerful. Now the battle mage just feels completely different. This is a completely different playstyle. Oh my god, you see in this chat? That was completely different.
So I didn't understand, Vanny. Do you like it?
No, of course I do. Of course I do. So, man, I can just spend hours. I can spend hours in this tree, and I can just stay here and explore the possible combinations. My brain is like, oh my god. I'm really looking forward to see how are you even supposed to make a guide about this. Like, how am I supposed to make a guide and explain what you need to do and take this one? How it's even possible?
I count on the player base. They'll just make. We already have the calculator made by the community, and they will just be sharing
Exactly. There is
those
where
links directly.
there is where these tools will shine. So, I think we have explored relatively. Oh my god, Coco, why haven't you told me that I can even increase more my barrier? Oh, I don't have.
You
I
need
don't
to
have
do
enough
some
points.
research.
I don't have enough points. Oh no, I don't want to lose this. Now comes the bad part, where you've made something, but you're like 1 point away of the final thing that you want to do, and you don't
I
have
guess
enough
you
points.
can remove the planner shift. I think that would be your way to go now.
Yes. Yes, maybe you're right. That is more optimal build. And now I have 650 barrier. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy, chat? Isn't that crazy? Oh my god. That is way,
People are
way,
saying
way
that
better.
they need a way to be able to save and swap builds. That's definitely on the table.
Yeah.
That's definitely on the table.
This is a quality of life thing that is definitely going to come later. It's not gonna appear right now for the test, but it's definitely something that for early access or 1.0 will be there. Okay, Coco. So this was quite a good exploration on this kind of build. Let me just
You can save it with a screenshot if you want to remember it.
No. I
You
won't
know.
definitely re-export it again when it comes, when we do the play test. By the way, I'm pretty sure I'm going to play Paladin on this test, but I feel like mages are also something really, really fun that I want to see and explore. So let me just take everything back, and we go to what is left after that. So, Coco, which directions we go now?
I think the last thing we need to explore is the Phoenix. So we need to get the Phoenix.
The Phoenix,
know.
okay.
Yeah.
Should I go from the bouncing elemental missiles? That route?
Well, it makes sense to also get the extra swole from the Ring of Ice, because you'll
okay.
be because in the end of the day, the Phoenix is a skill shot, and it's best if you apply more swoles, more consistently, more roots to the target for more consistent hits with that one.
Oh, you're right. This can connect really well. This can connect really, really well, by the way. Can you deplete my barrier? Yeah, thank you. Now don't kill me. So the Phoenix Strike is something that, for those of you who have played 2024, the build, you have seen this spell. You know it. This is the Burning Phoenix. We have all played it previously. This was the Mage signature spell in 2024. What was the reason for you to bring it back? Because we all loved it, or you think this is a good combination with something?
We needed fire elements as well. We needed to have more elemental spells, so Phoenix is pretty much in line with our idea of having Harry Pottery kind of inspiration as well, and we know how prominent phoenixes are there as well, or in any mythology. I
Okay.
just prefer, for example, visuals of a meteor to be a phoenix instead of just plain meteor. Like it's a bit more interesting.
Okay. So, in the upgrades for this,
Also, somebody is saying combine phoenix with black hole. Huh. That also works, right?
you send the Phoenix in the black hole. That's
Yep.
crazy. That's crazy. Reduces the Phoenix strike by 10 seconds. Oh my god, how much is it so that it reduces with 10 seconds? I think you have not set it
It's
probably. Yeah, you have not set the cooldown probably.
yeah, I think I have the old test cooldown versions right now. So you're
Does
getting
more
Phoenix all the
time.
time, but that's I mean, we need to make the elemental mage be on power with the battle mage, so maybe it's not a bad call. We'll see.
So right now, yeah, it has some sort of additional burn that it applies.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So this is definitely quick elemental beam. I think we haven't went that route as well.
Oh right. So there's a talent also that makes casting elemental missiles to reduce the cooldown of your elemental beam. So that's another way for you to build around those two spells. But bear in mind that elemental beam makes you stay in one place while channeling. So it's a bit more. You need to dedicate really into that spell, unlike with the cosmic mage and the battle mage. You get more instant spells on
This is elemental
their
beam.
end.
So it also applies root at the moment or slow? What is it?
It should be a slow.
Okay,
Huh.
let me try again.
It,
Hey, can you move? Or you just slowed? While I'm casting it, I remember that it had.
I was looking at your screen and I was
Yeah.
off sync.
No, you're
So
slow.
it's a slow.
You're slow.
It's a
Yeah.
slow. And Philippines fighting. Let's do it together.
You're in God mode. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's annoying. It gets in the way of the shot.
This is the auto attack that I'm showcasing right now, guys. Let's speak again about the so-called auto attack, because such thing doesn't exist in Scars of Honor. And let's share a little bit with those of you who are new and have joined recently. What is the intent behind why in Scars of Honor there is no such thing like auto attack?
So essentially, we are making you do more actions input, and you're not on this autopilot playstyle. You need to consistently and actively spam your spells. So the auto attack will be your spam spell. You can cast it freely. It doesn't require any resource. It has just a minimum amount of global cooldown, and that is it. It's it's your most reliable tool to use while other spells have a cooldown, or you don't have enough resources for them, or there's some other requirement that you need to have a special buff on you or on the target. Like basic attack is your best friend essentially.
Okay. So I have taken bouncing elemental missiles and I have went over that shoulder of the talent tree. And
Can you
now,
get this one that lowers the cooldown of the elemental beam? That should every third elemental missile you reduce the cooldown of elemental beam.
oh, that's really cool. So let me cast it first on you, and then I'll start spamming the arcane missiles.
Spam it
Okay.
like bravely.
Yeah. Let's just finish. So I have like yeah, it definitely does. So this is a good combination between the elemental beam and the elemental missiles. Oh, this is really cool synergy between. Yeah. Okay, I got the point. Man, the possibilities are definitely endless. So if we go
Yeah.
this route, quick elemental beam, channeling time is 1 second faster.
Yep. And you're still doing the same amount of damage, but obviously in less time. So it's a
Now
net damage increase.
I can buff also the damage it does, plus the range, increase with,
Yep.
continue with more damage, and then we go elemental beam does 10% more damage and cast time is reduced by 1 second. So
The casting while moving that the Vade is mentioning was on the table, and we can definitely explore something like that to be able to cast on move.
I really love the visuals of that spell, by the way.
Did you take the full effect?
Yeah.
All the nodes.
Let me just oh no, I didn't took the last one. Let me take it.
Oh, the last one is that makes it like very wild, like the Ghostbusters beam even more.
Whoa!
Yeah,
And this
don't
is
cross the beams, guys. If you watch the movie.
oh my god, that's crazy. That's crazy. Let me stay like this. So people, so with this I'm reducing it, and with this I can spam it. That's a really good build. This is really good build. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I think this is really interesting. And the combinations, let me repeat it again, are definitely endless. So, chat. Now is the time to sit down and answer all of your questions. I'll go over the chat, and Koku is here to answer everything he can, and let's stay focused on the mage, ladies and gentlemen. Before we conclude today's stream, I will speak a little bit about the upcoming test and everything that is important for you to know about it. But now it's all about the mage. So your questions and our chat, then we answer it. Let's go. Can Coco come up with a quick build that will blow Armegon's brain? Coco, can you do this? Like, just idea-wise.
Definitely. Oh, blow your brain. I was thinking about you playing a paladin, me playing battle mage, and me blowing your brain.
No.
Way.
No, it is a build that can blow our minds.
I think it will. We already went through that. I think we already went through the multiple like resets of warp strike not triggering its cooldown on first cast. Then you get spectral blade to be reset on warp strike cast, and then the taunt is also gets lowered cooldown when you cast spectral blade. So there's a lot of synergy around that. I think you really like the Stormbreaker stuff, where
Yeah,
you
I
can
do.
teleport on top of somebody with Warp Strike. And I would say that reducing the cooldown on Archon when you take all the Cosmic Orb stuff, because Cosmic Orb with all the talents becomes almost like with no cooldown, like 3 second cooldown. Then if you get the haste, it's even lower than that. So you can essentially cast Archon instead of every minute and a half. maybe every 60 seconds or something close to that, if you manage to get enough cosmic orbs out.
Okay. Shout out to
In
Sir
theory.
Medieval. Shout out to Sir Medieval. Would the team consider giving Battle Mage the ability to use a sustained block like the Paladin and giving them access to using two-handed weapons, maybe even conjuring eternal weapon magic plate armor?
We do have some conjuration of the spectral blade, like you throw a arcane sword at the target. For armor and blocking, I definitely had, in terms of earlier designs, the idea to also be able to block. That's also not out of the question. If you remember the Gandalf scene where he's on the bridge, Casa Doom, and the Balrog just comes over. Obviously, Gandalf is blocking with his uh, white magic. I forgot the quote. It was servant of the secret fire. So wielder of the secret fire. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna nerd out later when I get my facts straight. But obviously, Gandalf is a big inspiration, and he has block because he's a battle mage essentially. And I also want to keep thinking about how to introduce that into the game properly to make it a little bit different than the paladin block, obviously.
Sepurta is asking, what kind of a weapon can Mage wear?
So the mages will be able to equip two-handed staffs or staves, wands with offhands, and for the battle mage it would be sword in the right hand and the staff in the offhand.
Blackjack93 asks, will there be an elemental minions you can summon if you go down the elemental route?
I remember talking about having phoenixes being rebirthed all the time, and that's something we can do down the line. But I would like to keep minions out of the mage, just so we can keep other classes explore minions a bit further. But that doesn't mean complete no, obviously.
Okay. Sirikson says, what about focus or a relic or something for the battle mage offhand? This could introduce some diversity for the builds, but I think you pretty much explained the idea already on this. So Bombi asks, so mages and rangers will have advantage over melee classes. How would you compare them to the melee classes? Is this where they shine and where they will definitely fall short compared to, for example, Paladin?
Well, the basic idea is like in almost any game, like the rock paper scissor type of balancing in a sense, but it also depends on the pilot, like who's behind the wheel. So I would definitely say that the paladin should be able to take more beating and outlast the damage of of rangers and mages to an extent. Obviously, he needs to do his own self-sustain, which he can do. He also has mobility. So everybody has tools to counter other classes. It's not that like clear cut. You just need to not blow your cooldowns all at once. Like it's pretty much, guys, how PvP is played. You need to be keeping your cooldowns for when the perfect time arises. So if you waste your mobility on engage, then you can't disengage, right? So
Makes
bear that
sense.
in mind.
So Cimex asks, how does the mage barrier hold up against other characters' health? Is 650 barrier essentially more health going to be more overpowered than the tank's health?
So if I remember, there was a time where the paladin had around 2000 HP, and if you get all the barrier talents, you're getting actually close to that. But you have a more easier way to generate that than to paladin to heal himself, but also the paladin has more armor. So it can balance it out. We're we're still far away from doing the perfect balancing pass. Obviously, we need to crunch the numbers there to be made proper. But you can kind of see the ballparks of where things are at.
Okay, next question. Do we have an option to hold spells for longer to charge up to a more powerful cast? Example, charge up Fire Orb that gets bigger and stronger the longer it's held.
We do have certain thing for the ranger, by the way. Also, there was a spell called Comet Hail for the mage, where the more you hold it, the more projectiles you shoot. But we kind of took it out for the time being because the animation was very janky and it needs a little bit more support. But we definitely have hold and release spells. One of them is actually the block. You need to be consistently holding down the block to actually keep your shield up.
Okay.
So we do have similar spells.
We're gonna see more performance increase later on. Guys, as I said, right now what you're seeing, I'm running with 80 something, even 90, but I'm in Unity. So this is not a build. The moment when we are playing from build, it is significantly better. It's significantly better. So the performance was improved quite a lot. And it will be still improved in future. Okay, next question. Where is the talent that allowed you to use swords? Can you use a sword and show us what is that like and how it changes the basic attack? And I'm not sure we used to have even that talent before, did we?
We need to ask the art team, but the arcane surge spell, the animation is structured that it uses a swing with the right hand, left hand, and then both hands. So it's built around the weapon restriction of having a sword and a staff.
Another interesting question. How would you handle the power scaling in long-term plan of the game? Will you eventually fight gods like in WoW? So let me take that question because it's not that mage related. In general, where I believe we need to start at level 0, where we're absolutely nobody and we are starting in a new game. We are not being handed out rare items or even green items on uncommon items, as they are also known. We are starting at the ground level. And every item that we receive needs to mean something. That means at the top level, you don't need to go and right away face the first major villain that is about to destroy the world and you are the savior of the world. I don't think this is the correct way to approach it. I would love to expand the story of Scars of Honor for a little bit longer. I would love to give you time to build up your character, to get to know the lore of Scars of Honor, and in general to help us shape up the correct path of the game, because it is not just one-dimensional. Let's right away go and kill the ultimate god at the end game. What I can tell you is that we have set definitely a major villain for 1.0, and it's called Silvergillian. This is definitely something that you would love to dig a little bit more about our websites and in general in our Discord. If you haven't joined, make sure you join our Discord. Nice Gaming TV. Hello there. Let me see additional questions and let's move forward. What happens if there is an obstacle on your blink path? Through that, can you cannot blink? Let me show you. Basically, how does it work? It's basically it stops in front of the obstacle, so you cannot just blink on the other side. This is a basically server calculated thing. So the server says, hey, sorry, but you cannot move from here, because server is also familiar that there is a rock over here so that you cannot cast. For example, if I target this guy and I stay here, again, server says it's not visible. See, this is how it works. Okay, so let me move Um, okay.
We're
Yeah, go ahead.
to answer about the higher elevation, we're definitely not allowing you to jump over some abilities. Like that would, like you cannot jump over, like let's say the spectral blade that you're throwing it away. That you cast at the target, like you can't neo matrix dodge out of it. But dodges are supposed to be down the line. You will be able to get invincibility frame and actually dodge a targeted projectile.
Okay. Will the skill trees be available on Scar's Head before Thursday to give us time to theorycraft? We are not the official maintainer of Scar's Head. We are definitely very pleased that they made the project, and we are very supportive of these kind of initiatives. But we are not having an official way of handling, hey, please go and pause this, etc., etc., because it is, we believe in democracy, and this is something that is kept by you guys. This is something developed by you, by the community. And on top of that, I would definitely prefer to give you guys the ability to just go inside the game, see what it is, take the information from there, play with it, and then to go to the places, because it's not really great if you come to the game and you right away know the path that you need to do, and you don't spend time building and finding something different.
I
Okay.
definitely would like to have the old version of the Mage still exist from in that website. That was the before we even had talents. I just put like placeholder text with the wish list essentially there, and it's very cool. And I think it will end up being looking like that one day. And also, Benny, I think it's a very cool thing if we host build of the week, showcasing a player's build, like
Oh,
what they came
definitely.
up for
Definitely.
showcases.
Definitely. So, guys, as you know, Scars of Honor is going to have its official playtest. That is just an alpha technical test this Thursday, April 30th. So, everyone who wants to participate, all you need to do is go on Steam and wishlist the game. After you wishlist the game, make sure you click the button that requests the participation of the test. What is important to be said is that we are already having 110,000 requests, and we are passing. They are counting every minute and they are increasing. We are not going to let everybody in at day one. We are going to gradually let people in. So, if you're not from the lucky ones that receive the invitation in the first few days or in general, make sure you definitely come here on my stream or any other related to us in some way or form, a content creator that wants to stream the game, because I am personally going to hand out to those streamers who are streaming the game, that are covering the game, like Ser Medieval, like Dusty, like any other who is a nice gaming as well. He did a really good video recently. So I'm going to hand out to these people a bunch of keys that they can share to you guys while they are playing. So consuming the Scars of Honor content is also a very good way for you to secure your spot inside. Now, with Koku here with us, I would love to give him the final word of the today's stream to wrap up in general the situation about the mage, the stage of the mage. Koku, what are the things that you definitely would love to change and improve? Because we have seen a lot of beautiful stuff, a lot of cool and interesting combinations and amazing builds. But there are still things, because this is still work in progress. So what are the things that you would love to see changed and improved in future about the mage?
Well, to be a bit serious this time around, we joke about overpowered stuff, etc. But I think balance needs to be hit right on the head. Like we need to tune the damage numbers, the cooldowns, the resource costs, because then you will feel more the weight of your decision when you come up with a build that clicks all the puzzles, and you finally optimize your playstyle, and that would feel better if we have the proper balance. If it's just too OP, you wouldn't feel the weight of your decisions too much if you just erase everything. So that's one thing that needs to be actually worked on, I would say.
Okay. So, Goku, thank you yet again for being part of today's stream. And I think everyone here in general is really excited about your work and what you have achieved with the Mage. We have a very important week ahead of us. And last but not least, I want to thank everyone who have joined today's stream, because guys, you're the reason why we're not sleeping and we are trying to do our best to bring you something that is fun, because this is what we believe is the most important. We know the game is not gonna be optimized completely, it's not gonna be polished fully, but this is a game made with love, and this is effectively the worst state you're going to see the game upcoming on this test, because after this one we're just going to improve based on your feedback, fix bugs that you guys have found, and in general make the game better for all of you. Again, for everyone who joined today's stream, I hope I see you again on the next one, because on the next one we will be playing together. Thank you everyone, and I see you in the next one.
Hark, brave souls, the night grows late. The fire dims, yet dreams await. The tales are told, the danger's gone. We all have followed Armegon. The banners fall, the horns grow still. The moon now rises o'er the hill. Scars of honor, battles fought, memories made and lessons taught. Though this night draws to an end, our song lives on, my loyal friends. Fear not the dark nor closing scene, for we shall gather here again.
Follow, follow, follow Armegon. Return again, come everyone. Scars of honor are legend spun. Come back next week, the tales go on.
Raise your voices, speak once more. Let the chat resound and roar. Share your stories, bring your cheer, for we'll return, the day draws near. 7 nights a fleeting span, we'll meet again as heroes can. The fire waits, the hall shall ring, the songs of battle we shall sing.
Follow, follow, follow Armegon. Return again, come everyone. Scars of honor are legend spun. Come back next week, the tales go on.
Hush now, heroes, rest your heads. Dream of quest and battle spread. Next week's dawn will light the way, and we shall fight another day.
Follow, follow, follow Armegon. Return again, come everyone. Scars of honor are legend spun. Come back next week, the tales go on.
Hark, brave souls, the night grows late. The fire dims, yet dreams await. The tales are told, the danger's gone. We all have followed Armegon.